T&D Sports, an exclusive video broadcast. T&D Sports, an exclusive video broadcast.
T&D Sports welcomes you to the Orland & Cohen Game of the Week. Tonight, it's the New York State A qualifier in the Catholic League for the girls. We have Kellenberg Firebirds and the St. Dominic's Bayhawks. Good evening, everybody, and welcome courtside here at Malloy University. I'm John Santamaria. That's Locust Valley's head coach, Mike Godone. Happy to be here for this one. Mike, today is March 1st, and that means here comes the madness. And what a good one we have to start for you today. It's not a league championship, but it's a state qualifier with two teams really looking forward to be here. Let's start with the Kellenberg Firebirds. They were 7-16 on the season, 4-8 in the league. But Coach Matt Kirk is very happy about being here, and he said this is a great opportunity for growth for his program.
Yeah, really, don't get turned off by the record. I mean, at 7-16, team is really solid, played an outstanding non-conference schedule, and 4-8 in such a tough conference as the Catholic League this year, nothing to sleep at.
Taking a look at our starting five for the Kellenberg Firebirds tonight, they will have number 4, Ella Merkel, number 15, Michaela Ressinger, number 30, Tara Mulroy, and number 14, Emma Murphy, plus our spotlight player of the game, number 21, Elizabeth Healy. And Mike, she's an all-around talent, headed to Adelphi University, and the team captain.
When we played Kellenberg 2 years ago, I had nightmares after the game about her. She's just a do-everything player. As you mentioned, headed to Adelphi, just such a great fit. When you're playing on the Division II level coming out of high school, you know how to play, you know the game. Big night for her.
For the St. Dominic's Bayhawks, this is a team with program growth. Head coach Paul Bianco in his second season got the team from 4 wins prior to his rival to 12 last season. This year to 16. He talks about positive program growth, and you're seeing it with excellent results on the floor.
You see their roster up there, starters tonight. Their do-everything guard, Brianna Deputy, who we will spotlight in just a minute. Number 15, Mia Padula, a junior guard. Number 3, Kay DeRose, junior forward. Number 11, Lily Honorado, a junior out of Oyster Bay at forward. And number 21, junior from Syosset, Gabby Himmelstein.
And Mike, the spotlight player, number 5, Brianna Deputy. One stat really impressive, 5 20-plus point games in a very tough league. She's also the team's leading scorer.
Yeah, in this league, when you're dropping 20-plus points 5 times, you can play. Will Kellenberg do something to try to shut her down tonight? Anything special? We spoke to Coach Matt Kirk before the game. I'm sure he has something up his sleeve. And as we mentioned, you know, a solid matchup tonight, state qualifier game.
This is going to be a really good one. Looking forward to this. We'll come back. We'll have anthems, lineups, opening tip right here on T&D Sports Video Production.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Pumps it inside to Kieran. Kieran launches for three. She hits. Robinson looks for help. Priester drives, banks it home. And that's going to do it. Sacred Heart with a convincing 10-point victory.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Williams, top of the key. Williams attacks right, spins, kicks it out. Chris Williams fakes, drives, and throws it down! Chris Williams with the right hand. View drives baseline, stops, kicks it out. Taylor left corner three. Bottom! Big time delivery from James Taylor Jr. Moore at half court, poised for the tie! No good! And St. John the Baptist is moving on to the championship.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
We're back here at Malloy University. John Santamaria and Mike Adone with you as the introductions are taking place in front of us. Mike, let's talk briefly about this environment that we're in. Both you and I have a lot of experience in here. I used to be their PA announcer. You've coached in this building. What should we expect tonight? It's going to be loud. It's going to be tense.
Absolutely.
How will that impact players?
Yeah, really the kind of atmosphere that you were hoping for. Very loud, very intense. It's a regulation-sized court, but you feel like everybody's on top of you. We'll see who it's going to be an advantage for, or if both teams are ready to go. Anything can happen on a neutral court, but this is the atmosphere that you dream about as a player.
Certainly a lot of great history at with this school. Joe Pelican, the women's basketball coach, long time here at Malloy, retired at the end of last season. Charlie Marquardt, still the boys coach. You saw him briefly before the game. Always good to see him around.
Yeah, it was great to see him. Also, I was blessed to coach 4 years here as a head coach with the women's program. The gym's changed a little bit, but the feelings of coming back don't. I'm an alum from here. I played men's basketball way back when they were first starting the program. Just great to be here and in this environment tonight. Can't wait to see this game.
So our introductions are underway, all complete. Teams are getting ready to meet at half court. I don't think there's many seats left as I'm looking across our way. We had a good crowd last night at Hofstra with these two schools playing against each other. Expecting somewhat similar results tonight. And in our next game to follow, it certainly should be a lot of good basketball to look forward to.
Yeah, when you talk about two different venues, Hofstra, huge, 5,000-seat arena. Got a couple of hundred people here tonight. Packed in on St. Dom's side. Few seats available on Kellenberg side, but ready to go. Going to tip it up here in just a second.
And here we go. Our three-team officiating crew is ready to get things underway. Our New York State A qualifier in the Catholic League. As you see, Doms will go left to right. Kellenberg will go. Ball is tipped. We're underway.
St. Dom's going man-to-man, strong here off the tip.
Ball was gone out of bounds. It'll stay with Kellenberg.
Almost a quick turnover there, John.
Emma Murphy getting ready to inbound it. Looks like some tight press defense, even half court, maybe man. What do you think, Mike?
Well, it's a great way to start, to put pressure on, see what the referees will allow you, if they'll let you play with hands.
Good shot in the corner there, rebounded by St. Dominic's Gabby Himmelstein. There she goes in transition. There's Deputy looking to maybe slow it down now and control the pace. Mia Padula, left side now to Deputy. Whistle blows.
Kellenberg playing a little bit of a flat 2-3 here to start.
Ball stays with St. Dominic's. They'll get it on the side of the court.
Coach Matt Kirk from Kellenberg said earlier, John, that he was looking to slow the tempo down. It's a great move right here. Make them play a little bit here in the half court.
So maybe what they want to see is a little bit of a physical game and make things a little bit more tougher for them. Right side shot clock goes off. It's a turnover and Kellenberg will get it.
And there you see right away off the bat, large crowd. St. Dom's a little flustered there, didn't get a shot off, didn't even know that the shot clock was going down at the moment.
I was thinking more they lost track on the time there. And now here's Kellenberg with the next possession, looking to take it up the court. There's that tight defense again, Mike.
2-2-1 press, looking to get a quick turnover, fall back to man-to-man.
Quick moving around with the ball there. Ella Merkel, freshman guard. Very good defender as well, too. She's done a lot of good things for this team this year. There's Liz Healy. We talked about her. Missed the shot. Ball was tipped out of bounds. It'll go to St. Dom's.
Tough drive to the basket there, a little off the mark, but a strong move. And now Kellenberg pressing up just a little bit.
Now the other way, here comes St. Dominic's. Brianna Deputy with the basket, rolls in and out. Ball is tipped back. It'll be recovered by Kellenberg. And here they come the other way. They want to move fast. Kellenberg looking to go underneath. Blocked by Honorado. And Lily Honorado will take it the other way. And she goes down in transition to set her team up.
St. Thomas looked to push the ball. Kellenberg did a great job getting back, though. Going to have a hand check here on that.
Whistle there. Looks like we're going to get a foul. It's going to be on Kellenberg. And Michaela Ressinger called for her first foul, the team's first of the first quarter.
That's the danger of that 2-3 in transition. When you get back, there's a big gap there. She drove little hands to try to slow her down. It was called a foul.
Underneath the hoop now, St. Dominic's takes the ball. Tripped up from behind. There's going to be another foul. And Mike, two quick ones on Ressinger. Let's see, watching Matt Kirk down to our right. If he's going to have to go to the bench, he's going to leave Michaela Ressinger in there right now with two quick fouls. A little bit of a questionable call there, huh?
Yeah, you know, first one was a no-doubter. That one they could have let go, but she should know better.
3 balls short. Last touch by St. Dominic's. It'll be Kellenberg ball.
You can see Coach Kirk must have a lot of trust in Michaela Ressinger to leave her in the game. Only 2 minutes in with 2 fouls.
He does not run a deep rotation, he told us as well, too. So he's very confident in what he's got. Almost a held ball. Liz Healy has it. Looks like we're going to get a foul on this end, Mike. Let's just wait for the call.
Going to the basket or if it's on the ground.
It's going to be on Kay DeRose.
Going to give her 2.
So Liz Healy will shoot 2 at the line.
Could have gone either way. Could have been on the ground. But if you're Kellenberg, you're happy about that. Get yourself established on the foul line early.
So Ressinger will take a seat. In comes Gabriella Pota, the other freshman who Matt Kirk spoke to us about. She had 14 points, Mike, the last time these two teams got together. Pota, who just checked in. Healy at the line makes the first free throw.
Pota gives you a little bit more size also on the defensive end. As we mentioned before, Kellenberg, their advantage is their size. And in this atmosphere, that's going to be helpful.
And not a deep senior team. So they're going to bring a lot of experience back as Healy makes both at the line for our first points of the evening. And now here comes St. Dominic's back on offense. In the corner, driving to the hoop. Underneath now in the paint. Missed opportunity. Honorado had the rebound, lost it. Here comes Kellenberg the other way. Healy driving to the hoop. Healy puts it up, no good. Offensive board, Kellenberg. That's Ella Merkel, and now they'll slow it down a little bit. Looking to work it around. Tara Mulroy has it. Looking for a pick, gets it. Mulroy from downtown, no good. And St. Dominic's takes over. It's going to be a foul on 30 for Kellenberg. So Mulroy, that's the third team foul of the quarter, and Mulroy's first.
You can see a little nerves here. Both teams trying to find their way. St. Dom's doing a great job of pressuring up on Kellenberg, making them take some tough shots.
Both teams probably need to maybe slow the pace down a little bit. What do you think? It looks like some very basic mistakes, maybe mistakes you make on day one, not in a playoff game, but it's still early on. That's Deputy. 3-ball. No good. Healy has it. Stays in play. Here comes Kellenberg the other way.
As you mentioned, they're slowing it down now, looking to run a set.
And that's what I think Matt Kirk wants to see. Here's a 3 in the corner. Rebound there for Cade DeRose. Here come the Bayhawks in transition, driving towards the hoop. Is Padula. That one. No offensive board. Another rebound for Healy. A lot of three-point opportunities here early on.
Especially St. Dom's has gotten some open looks. If those start to fall, Kellenberg's going to have to make a little slight adjustment, see what they do.
You would think some of those are traveling call. We're going the other way to St. Dominic's.
There's the nerves, you know, when you're
This is
senior.
Selena Jones checking in. She's a junior guard.
Absolutely. And as we see on that last one there, Healy, a senior, isn't going to make those mistakes normally, in a regular season game, but it's a different sad
Mike, put
situation.
on your coach's hat for a minute
All
right
right.
now. I think right now you want to just keep things simple if you're both of these coaches.
Absolutely.
Here's Deputy driving to the hoop. Foul. Basket does not count, but Deputy will go to the line for 2.
Strong drive. You know, if you're Kellenberg right now, you're thrilled. You're 4 minutes into the first half. You have St. Dom's scoreless.
That's on Poda, her first. Team's 4th of the quarter already, Mike.
That's the danger. You got to watch out here a little bit because.
And with 4:07 to go in the quarter, next one you're shooting the rest of the way. So we're talking about 3 to 4 minutes of free throws.
Absolutely.
Deputy makes the first.
All the more reason then for St. Dom's to be aggressive, go to the basket, try to draw fouls, get themselves going on the line.
Misses the second. So far, all our points, Mike, have come from the free throw line. Tight man defense right now. Controlling the ball is Ella Merkel. Swinging it around in the corner.
Oh, nice
underneath.
pass.
Layup, no good. Rebound, Adorado. She's been handling the boards very well. And here come the Bayhawks in transition. Basket, no good. Rebounded by Healy. And now back comes Kellenberg the other way, looking to set things up. Firebirds on the ground.
Got lucky
Healy
there
has
not to
it.
travel.
Might have missed the travel. You're right on that one. Tight D now. Now they call the travel. It's going to go to the Bayhawks. A little bit of chaos right now, Mike. But one thing Kellenberg told us, too, and maybe we're seeing it less than 5 minutes into the game, and that's the pace could change, the flow of this game could change, and Matt Kirk's got to make some early adjustments.
Absolutely, but hey, whether it's 2-1 or 11-10, you're up 1 point right here and you're happy.
Adorado looking for help. Underneath to Padula. Driving it back in and out. For 3. That's Kelly Monroe. Correction, that was Mia Padula who got the 3 and missed. Now it's Liz Healy the other way. Healy, just outside the free throw line, passes it back out left side. Top of the key now. And a turnover picked up by St. Dominic's. Here come the Bayhawks the other way. Layup to the free throw line they go. And we just talked about it, Mike. There's foul number 5 of the quarter. So the Bayhawks will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. 2:46 to go. That's the first one on Ella Merkel.
See, it's kind of the tale of two different styles here. You know, Kellenberg, when they were on offense earlier in the game, spreading it out, seemed to have a little bit more success in shooting. You know, St. Dom's looking to push. A lot of early
Gabby
fouls.
Himmelstein at the free throw line for 2, misses the first.
Got to make these, though, to get on the board.
Himmelstein, a junior, she transferred to St. Dominic's last year with Paul Bianco. She had a 25-point game this season. Member of the Long Island Lightning, where Paul Bianco coaches his AAU.
Looks like St. Dom's on a make here. Is going to go three-quarter court pressure.
Himmelstein makes the second. It's 2-all here. Here comes Kellenberg. Let's see what they do out this time, Mike. This is going to be a little bit interesting now with the way this game has gone. Trying to work the inside-out game. This is a triple opportunity, and hit it from 3. Ella Merkel.
Fantastic job. Got the ball to the middle of the court, looked opposite, had a wide-open 3.
Excellent ball movement there. And now the Bayhawks looking to get control. Pick there. Outside, 3 of their own. Air ball short. Liz Healy has it. And now a turnover the other way. Layup for Deputy, and that's 2.
You can see the momentum change just on one play. He's a spark plug out there for sure, Deputy on defense.
Now there's that press D you're talking about, that half-court press D. Here comes Kellenberg cutting across. Couple of picks set. Out of bounds, the ball goes, and St. Dominic's will take it.
That's what that'll do, that pressure. Even if you break it, if you don't get across and look to attack the basket right away, you can turn it over. And then, as we said, momentum's the word here in this first quarter.
Now you would think, Mike, after a good couple of series there, it's a 5-4 game, you got a turnover. A little bit of a motion-type system now. What do we think?
Yeah, they're happy to come up now, screen the zone a little bit. They're always looking to get the ball to the baseline.
Padula with the layup. Not a good shot, though, but here comes Kellenberg the other way in transition. Looking in the corner, underneath Healy. The layup for Liz Healy is good. 7-4 Firebirds.
Kellenberg, the one in transition right now, getting some easier baskets.
Kellenberg's taking advantage of some of the weaknesses underneath. There's a 3 from Deputy, no good. Rebound, and we got a whistle. It's going to be a foul.
I'll tell you, John, Kellenberg's done a great job extending the 2-3 zone. It's not like St. Dom's has not gotten great shots. They actually have. Just none are falling, and at the moment it's one and done. It's not like they're getting any offensive rebounds either. So for Kellenberg, everything is really dropping their way on the defensive end.
Fouls on Himmelstein. Ellie Scardina checks in for St. Dominic's. Key reserve off the bench, and here we have a turnover. Padula's layup, no good. Last touch by St. Dominic's, so Kellenberg will get the ball back. A little bit going on here, Mike.
Earlier in the game, all of those seem to be fouls. Now they're letting them play here a little bit, which is interesting. But I'm not going to criticize the officials. I do that enough during the year.
Paul Bianco's having a conversation with the officials to our left. They're going to go underneath. Nice block! Picked up by Healy. She finishes it home with the layup. Liz Healy's doing it all right now.
Absolutely. Doesn't matter on the block. She's there to pick it up and score. Oh, and now we have a hand check call. This is a tough one here in this first quarter. Very uneven. Are they letting them play? Aren't they? But you know what? Right now, St. Dom's, hey, keep going to the basket. You mentioned it. It's shooting 2 here. Can pick up a couple of easy ones and maybe press up.
Here's the problem now, Mike. Ella Merkel and Michaela Ressinger, 2 of their starting guards, 2 fouls each. We're not even done with the first quarter.
Yeah, it's tough. And
Brianna Deputy at the line misses a free throw.
You think to yourself, playing 2-3, you're going to be able to maybe limit those fouls, but it's hand checks. Outside the lane. They have to kind of work here a little bit tougher to close those alleys down.
Deputy makes the second. 9-5 is the score. It's a matter right now for St. Dominic's, I would think, by cutting back some of the mistakes. Let's see what they do here on defense. In the corner. Here's another 3 ball. And that's going to be a foul on Liz Healy, an offensive foul. This is not a shooting foul, though, for those at home. You think we're in the bonus. You go to the line, not on offensive fouls.
Interesting off the ball right there. Trying to get the advantage on the rebound.
Referees having a discussion, but Mike, you're a coach.
Should not be shots here.
No.
Should not be.
No. I'm making sure I'm not missing anything here.
Well, they're going to give him 2. You can see the discussion right now, Coach Kirk asking why. I don't blame him.
I was going to say, are they saying maybe this is that she had control of the ball? I didn't notice anything, but did you see anything maybe I'm missing? I don't think so.
I didn't, but the way in that quick conversation it looked like he was saying, the referee was saying that the ball was in the air and that, I don't know.
Ellie Scardina's at the line.
I give Coach Kirk credit for letting it go, but no harm done on the first one.
And no harm done at all. Both missed, so Matt Kirk could just move on.
Oh, nice dish inside.
And now that's a travel. I don't know about that one, Mike.
Wow. Okay.
Honorado checks back in for St. Dominic's. In the process of checking back in, ref is sending her back.
You know, technically all these calls are correct. It's just tough, I think, if you're coaches, you're looking for consistency. But you know what? Tough game for the officials as well.
(9-5). Kellenberg. About a 4-second differential shots at game clock. Now the shot clock's off. Here comes Kellenberg. And a foul there.
So you have foul in transition, stops the break. Not a bad play by St. Dominic's. Only 3 team fouls. Makes Kellenberg now have to get the ball in, run their
Rose
offense.
with 2 fouls. Emily Brandt ready to toss it in right in front of us.
St. Dom's only 3 for 8 from the foul line here in the first quarter. I'm sure they'll get that corrected as the game goes on. Looks like a little 3-2 zone now here for St. Dom's.
Now you would think if you're Matt Kirk, one shot.
Absolutely.
Here's a 3 in the corner, does not fall. Offensive board goes down. Great work by Emma Murphy.
There's
and now
that.
St. Dominic's looking for one last shot. Half court to end the quarter, no good. And that is the end of the first quarter with Kellenberg up 11-5 and a first quarter that they really controlled.
Couldn't ask for a better start with the exception of having a couple players in foul trouble. But boy, they have really set
We're
the
going to
pace.
take a timeout. We'll be back, get ready for the second quarter here on T&D.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists. Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
He pumps it inside to Kieran. Kieran launches for 3. She hits. Robinson looks for help. Priester drives, banks it home. And that's going to do it. Sacred Heart with a convincing 10-point victory.
We're back here at Malloy University. Kellenberg with an 11-5 lead over St. Dominic's as we get ready to begin the second quarter. John Santa Maria and Locust Valley's head coach Mike Gadone here with you. And Mike, certainly Paul Bianco had a bit to talk about as far as adjustments on both sides of the ball, including the free throw line.
Absolutely. Very uneven half for both teams. Kellenberg a little bit of momentum there at the end. St. Thomas has gotten some great looks. Let's see if they can knock him down.
Looks like an issue with the shot clock, so they'll just have to discuss at the table. We're now up to a standing room only crowd, Mike. Looking around here as we're getting a nice wide shot of the gym here. Wow.
Absolutely fantastic atmosphere here at Houlihan Gymnasium on the campus of Malloy University.
And here the Bayhawks working their offense. Let's see what adjustments they make from first quarter to second. Honorado might have been fouled, but it was blocked. She gets the ball back. Honorado fouled that time, and she'll go to the line. First foul.
Undeterred. Fantastic job right there. First shot was blocked. Gathered herself, went up for the second one on the free throw line. You know, St. Dom's had 8 attempts there in the first quarter, only hit 3. You look to them to settle down now and start to hit a few and really get themselves back into the game.
Honorado makes the first. Emma Murphy with the foul. That's her first. So we're going to talk about foul trouble a little bit right now for Kellenberg. So they have 2 starters with 2. Every other starter, and including their top bench player, all have a foul each. So something to watch. 1 of 2 at the line there that time, but the Bayhawks get their own rebound.
Yeah, can't have that.
Looking for some help there. That's Mia Padula working with Himmelstein. In the corner, Deputy, no good. Offensive board, Honorado. Basket does not go, but right back to the line for 2 is Lily Honorado.
There you have 2 offensive rebounds, 1 off of a free throw, 1 off of a 3. That's the kind of stuff now that's going to get St. Dom's going and is a concern for Kellenberg.
So Gabriella Pota called for now. She's got 2.
Making the second one here, John, is big because you can set up your defense.
Looks like it's going to be a held ball. Kellenberg will get possession.
St. Dom's showing some spunk here. Falling back into the 3-2, or 2-3 now.
So here comes Kellenberg now, working their offense. Right side now, a lot of pressure by the St. Dom's defense. A lot of tight D. They're going to call it travel, and it's going to go to the Bayhawks.
Number 5, as we mentioned, her number and name here quite a bit, Brianna Deputy, doing a fantastic job of trapping all over the court, causing those turnovers.
St. Dom's will inbound right in front of their bench. Padula going to run the offense here. Right side now, Honorado playing catch with Padula. There's the pick there. Here comes Padula. Nice look there, and a beautiful shot there by Mia Padula. And Matt Kirk is going to take a timeout for Kellenberg.
Fantastic mid-range shot right there. Going to be extended to a full timeout.
Let's take a look at this, Mike. Beautiful pick there. This is the offense we talked about.
That's where Coach Kirk, get a quick timeout, see what you can do to adjust. That's the first time really that they've been able to get that screen and shot. And also, John, you saw the first time in the game, really, that St. Dom's has been happy to get with the mid-range shot as opposed to drive and kick, where they've been missing a bunch. I think that mid-range jump shot is such an underrated thing in youth basketball today. It's all about threes, which, in college and pros, what you see. But the mid-range jump shot, that's, gets them right back into the game here, 11-9, and gets a little bit of offense flowing as you see the crowd here at Houlihan Gymnasium.
Absolutely. And Mia Padula, another player who transferred to St. Dominic's when Paul Bianco became the head coach. And now it's really going into the hallway. I'm looking around right now. It's like, how are we getting all these people out? Because we have another game tonight.
Tough if you're a St. Dom's fan. The only seats in the building right now are on Kellenberg's side. But you know what? You can see they're all standing there like, we're not going to go over to there. And now you see full court pressure.
I don't think it certainly matters right now.
Quick foul right there. Marlo Knox.
One of their reserve guards. She's a situational guard, as her coach calls her. Kellenberg will get the ball. And now a turnover. Another turnover for the Bayhawks. Here they come. Underneath. Honorado with the layup. In and out. Ball comes back to St. Dom's. They get control of it, and Deputy will slow it down. Rolling it around now. Padula and Deputy looking to get some help. Going on the left side now is Himmelstein. Inside with Honorado. Puts it up from the paint. Short. Rebound by Kellenberg. And it was Emma Murphy with the board. Here come the Firebirds the other way. And now it's St. Dominic's. Here come the Bayhawks. Honorado trying to set up her teammates.
Constant pressure by St. Dom's.
Deputy the layup. No good. Too much on it. And now a foul.
These are shots that, normally go down in a game. You can see both coaches telling their players, slow it down, relax.
Deputy called for the foul. That's her first. And it's only an 11-9 game, but a lot happening on the defensive end. here in the corner now. Looking for a 3-ball. This is Kellenberg, goes out of bounds.
Number 11, Selena Jones there, maybe a little too quick to pull the trigger.
Absolutely.
Interesting
Probably
job.
another pass, right?
Absolutely, and sorry to step on you there, but what I was going to say was that St. Thomas played that very aggressive man-to-man early. Now into 2-3, but they're still aggressive with their traps.
Now they're working the offense around. Deputy with Padula. Mia Padula, very busy around her and very active defensively there, the Firebirds. Here comes Deputy. Into the paint, puts it up. Shot was blocked. Kellenberg recovers. It was tipped off a couple of their girls. And now the Firebirds look to get it across half court. They do. It can set their offense up.
Deputy a little out of control there.
Nice pass on the inside, but the basket does not fall. Rebound by Honorado, and she'll take it in transition. Honorado coast to coast, the layup, no good. Rebounded by Kellenberg. Tara Mulroy takes it. And we're going to have a foul call. And it's going to be a foul on Honorado.
Another foul in the back court, trying to slow Kellenberg down.
Ella Merkel will check in.
It's almost like, John, when St. Thomas has gone to that three-quarter court pressure, Kellenberg's had a tough time, and they've made mistakes on their own without having to, have St. Thomas come up and pressure and potentially get back into foul trouble. 5 minutes to go here in this quarter. Important possession for Kellenberg. See if they can get back on the scoreboard here.
Kelly Monroe checked in. She's one of the transfers who St. Dominic's got from Our Lady of Mercy. And now here in transition on the turnover is Mia Padula. No foul call. Brianna Deputy gets it back with another chance. Shot clock still going. She was bumped. There's a foul now. It looks like Deputy's going to the line.
That was a no-doubter right there for sure. Number 24, Gabriella Pota, playing some tough D. You can see here, great move by Deputy. Pulls it out, goes up, draws the foul. The change of pace dribble coming out and turning. That's what gets her on the line. Again, can hit 2 here, tie this game up, and then we're talking a little different.
Easy way to take contact and now put Kellenberg in deeper foul trouble. That's the third on Pota. She makes the first. We talked about it, Mike, at the start of the game. Free throw shooting in the first quarter was a problem for St. Dominic's, but it looks like they've recovered that a little bit. Getting in some sort of rhythm now here offensively. And now looking for a chance to tie the game.
And as you mentioned, Kellenberg not very deep on their bench. Foul trouble in the first half is not going to help them out.
Deputy missed the second one. A rebound there for Liz Healy. And if you guys can't tell at home what's coming, it looks like we got a big Elizabeth Healy fathead up in the upstairs. You'll see that coming across your screen. Ball is tipped. It'll stay with St. Dom's. Off the turnover. Substitution for Kellenberg coming in. Alana Pepe, a junior. And this is what we talked about with Kellenberg. They might have to go a little deeper to their bench early in, which is probably something Matt Kirk wasn't thinking about.
No, but thankfully, they're up 1. It's a low-scoring game. Not the worst thing in the world.
That's Himmelstein. Into the paint, no good. Another rebound there for the Firebirds. And it's Pepe. She just checked in. Ella Merkel. Inside now with Liz Healy. Healy, very active in front of her. Underneath to Ella Merkel, a beautiful pass, scored, finish.
Great job there by Merkel. Not looking to get any contact, but just make the basket.
Padula now. Looks like a little bit of zone defense we got here going on. Deputy. Now it's Padula. Nice pick set there by Monroe. Good ball movement. That's Himmelstein in the corner. No good. Tipped out to Kellenberg. The ball goes.
St. Dom's happy to drive and dish. Look for the 3. The one time earlier in the half, John, we mentioned we don't want to belabor the point, but they got a great screen up top. Hit the mid-range shots. The 3s aren't falling. I'm sure at halftime that Coach Bianco is going to talk a little bit about getting some better shots from closer in and build off of that.
We've seen some good offensive opportunities here in this quarter, but it's now just a matter about finishing the opportunities.
Yes.
Shot in the corner. That one doesn't fall. Offensive board there. Healy has it, looking to work it around. Now it's Mulroy. Ball was tipped out by Honorado. It'll stay with Kellenberg, and they'll get a sideline play.
Great job, offensive rebound there. Pull it out, no rush, run a little bit of clock. You have the lead. I know it's silly to talk about this in the second quarter, but this is the tempo that Matt Kirk wanted Kellenberg to do.
Here's Merkel with Healy, who sets the pick. Left wing now, pass underneath. Healy facing a double team. Jump ball. Possession arrow goes to St. Dominic's. Good work there by the Bayhawks.
Absolutely. Great job of double teaming, causing the turn, well, not really turnover, but held ball. They had possession. Trying to make a little bit too much there for Healy. I think she's frustrated that she really hasn't gotten going offensively.
And the St. Dominic's bigs definitely giving Kellenberg some fits. Now let's see what they can do on the offensive end. Padula on the right side, now that's Himmelstein. Himmelstein in the paint, puts it up, and one! Gabby Himmelstein, great ball movement, great one-hand shot and finish, and she'll go to the line for a three-point play. Here's the replay. Take a look here with 3 on her.
Interesting hesitation move there. I think that Kellenberg got surprised by that, thought it might be a travel, but it wasn't. Great continuation to the basket.
That's one of those, Mike, where I'd like to say you hope for the best, and there's the best result of three-point play.
All right, we've got a tie game now. See if this sparks it up here a little bit.
You wonder if something like that will give a team a spark.
Absolutely.
Here comes Kellenberg. This is Healy. A lot of tight D around her. Timeout on the floor called by Matt Kirk. We're going to take a timeout here on T&D.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Meek pumps it inside to Kieran. Kieran launches for three. She hits. Robinson looks for help. Priester drives, banks it home. And that's going to do it. Sacred Heart with a convincing 10-point victory.
And we're back outside the timeout. We're all tied at 13. 2:33 to go before halftime.
That's a tough place to inbound the ball, as you can see the officials telling them right now. Got to stay still. Bayhawks have to give enough room because you can't back up there.
This is going to be a game full of adjustments, and now especially if this student crowd. Look at this corner. Great job by everybody in Oyster Bay coming out.
Walls are closing in.
So here's Kellenberg. Ella Merkel, pick set by Healy. Merkel looking for head. Held ball, but that should go to Kellenberg.
Yes. 8 seconds left on the shot clock.
They have to reset the shot clock now. Reset to 30 seconds, so they'll fix that. What kind of play do you expect? Is this maybe like a quick pass?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Actually, they're gonna keep it at 8 seconds. You have enough time to run your normal sideline out of bounds, but once you get it in, look for a quick ball screen or something going to the basket for a driving kick. You can't run anything really complicated here.
And if you're St. Dom's on defense, this is where you want to force a mistake or a turnover because the pressure's on Kellenberg right now to get a shot up.
Absolutely. Great job here going man-to-man.
Markle with the ball, off the pass. Deputy with the bump. And the foul is going to be on her. So that's the second one on Deputy. So that actually worked out for Kellenberg because now they'll get a fresh shot clock and can go back to their normal offense.
That's a coach's nightmare right there. They had 3 seconds on the shot clock. It's about a 22-foot foul away from the basket, resetting the shot clock, as you said. Late foul here for Deputy. You talked about momentum. Maybe it would spark St. Dom's. Neither team wants to take this game over.
Caitlin Timmis checks in. She's another situational guard off the bench. 3 ball in the corner. That goes out of bounds. St. Dominic's will have it. Tara Mulroy with that shot now. And now the Bayhawks looking for their first lead of this game. They've not led. They've tied, been right there with it, but now here's a chance to take the lead. Timmis and Padula. There's the pick. Padula trying to drive to the hoop. Goes back outside, Honorado. Now Timmis, right side with DeRose. Now it's Padula from the wing. Inside the paint, Himmelstein. The layup, no good. Strong rebound there from Mia Padula. And now Kay DeRose, the shot clock goes off.
Fantastic defense right there by Kellenberg. Went straight up. I know that St. Thomas was looking for the foul, but fantastic job, caused the turnover. Let's see what happens here. Looks like Doms is back man-to-man.
Coming up there, 90 seconds remaining in the first half. 13 all. Looks like we got a travel there. Elizabeth Healy with the travel.
Kellenberg still trying to do their 1-4 sets here against man-to-man. Smart job, but difficult every time they're getting the ball to the elbow area. They seem to either be turning it over or getting a steal. So I would look in the second half. Maybe we'll talk about adjustments for Coach Kirk to probably spread it out a little bit more to prevent those things.
You would think now St. Dominic's would like to spread things out, maybe use as much shot clock as possible to not give Kellenberg as many possessions.
Absolutely.
Good ball pick there, good movement, driving now to the hoop. DeRose on the outside, Himmelstein. Gabby Himmelstein back out. Now it's Timmis looking to control the ball. 8 seconds to shoot. Timmis on the outside, shooting for three. Kay DeRose from downtown. Great set there.
Cool and calm under pressure. Under a minute now.
Now here's Kellenberg. Almost a travel there, but they keep it going. Healy, foot behind the line. Basket no good. Ball was bounced off and recovered by Healy. Goes out of bounds right in front of us, and it'll stay with Kellenberg. 28 seconds on the shot clock. 41 seconds remaining in the quarter.
Excellent hustle right there by Liz Healy. Keeping the ball in Kellenberg possession. Looks like going to get a 30-second timeout here. You see,
Let's take a look at this three-pointer again, Mike.
Yep. Great ball movement. Lots of time to shoot it. They finally get one to go down. Only takes one to get that momentum going. Puts him up 3. Again, you know, in a game like this, you can always talk about the score. It's a low-scoring game or whatever else. But as a coach, if I'm in this game right now, I'm saying, you know what, it doesn't matter, and I'm telling my team, whether it's, 36, 26, 36, 33, whatever it's going to be happy that you're up 3 or only down 3. You can sell this to your team at halftime. Lots of mistakes, lots of missed shots, but opportunities, as you mentioned, opportunities to shoot and score.
So most importantly right now in a game like this, we have 28 seconds on the shot clock. Kellenberg might go for a 2-for-1. As we get into the second half, is it going to come down to who makes the fewest mistakes?
Fewest mistakes, and again, as we'll take a look, during halftime, foul trouble. Got to really, really be careful with that because a lot of major players in this game have some foul issues.
And when you don't play a deep rotation, Matt Kirk's already had to go at least 8 deep, maybe potentially 9 come second half because of that. Because it's a matter of, especially in a situation like this, taking care of your players.
Absolutely.
Let's see how they do it here. Healy and Mulroy. Mulroy going right side. Working the ball around. 15 on the shot clock. Underneath, turned over. St. Dominic's.
Oh, don't foul.
They have it.
Oh, no. Don't foul there. Oh, that's a tough one. Frustration again. Don't want to pick up that foul late. Put St. Dom's on the foul line here as well. Again, Liz Healy trying to make something happen, but a tough foul there with 24 seconds left.
Elizabeth Healy with 2 fouls now. Caitlin Timmis will go to the line. Makes the first. And now, Mike, you would think Kellenberg gets the ball back. You just play it safe and you hold for the last shot.
Looking to hold for one. St. Dom's might press up here a little bit, looking for a quick turnover.
Timmis makes both.
There they are.
Work to her at the line. Quick passes here. There's that pressure we're talking about. Ball stays with Kellenberg, 17 seconds on the clock.
Great coaching move right there, not allowing Kellenberg to bring the ball up easy. Now, if you're St. Dom's, you want to play a good, solid defensive possession. Don't get beat back door, but also both teams will be in the double bonus. Looks like we had a question of where the ball was going to be inbounded, but it looks like they're good.
As they were trying to situate things defensively. So now here comes Kellenberg. Probably will hold for the last shot.
If they can.
Razzle dazzle with the basketball there. Look at all that press defense. They're going to call a held ball. And it'll go to the Bayhawks. They'll get the last shot now. Good work defensively to clean some things up there.
Fantastic job by them causing that held ball situation. Quick sub here for Kellenberg.
Abigail Wheeler will check in.
Merkel coming out of the game, a little bit more size.
Timeout on the floor. Full timeout for St. Dominic's. And we're going to take a timeout on TND Sports.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
He pumps it inside to Kieran. Kieran launches the three. She hits. Robinson looks for help. Priester drives, banks it home. And that's going to do it. Sacred Heart with a convincing 10-point victory.
All right, here we go. We have 4 seconds left, 4.9 seconds left on the clock. One play drawn by Paul Bianco. This will be the last play before halftime.
If you're Kellenberg here, John, you're trying to force everything to the backcourt.
Deputy will inbound, gets it out to Padula. Looking for one shot. Honorado out of bounds. That's the end of the first half. So after a slow start in the first half, St. Dominic's with a much better second quarter. They take an 18-13 lead, Mike, going into the break. Maybe not necessarily a tale of two different quarters, but still a pretty even first half. And like we said, too, it's going to be a matter of going this far now, who's going to make fewer mistakes.
Absolutely, and with points at a premium, a 5-point lead here going into halftime is a nice cushion, believe it or not, based on, low scoring. With shots not falling for either team, but St. Dom's now starting to hit here a little bit and having the momentum going into halftime. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments are made, if any. Again, lots of free throws missed by St. Dom's. Kellenberg made the most of their opportunities on offense earlier on. But foul trouble is going to be a tough one here in the second half, especially with Kellenberg, as we've mentioned a couple of times. Not a deep bench, playing some young kids here in a big spot. What do you do? But again, if you're Matt Kirk, I'm sure you're in halftime saying to your team, hey, look, guys, we've held this team to 18 points in this half. It's only 5-point, it's only a 5-point deficit, and we're right there.
And certainly Kellenberg's got to be pretty pleased with what they saw in that first half. But like we said, the foul troubles, Poda has 3. Healy, Ressinger, and Merkel each have 2. The last 3 names, Mike, are 3 of their 5 starters. So it's probably going to be a matter of, as we like to say in the classroom at times, time management, situational management. We'll probably see that here. Maybe a lot of moving the guards in and out to keep your, not necessarily fresh, but also to have enough minutes available to you come the fourth quarter if it's still going to be this close.
Fantastic point. Situational basketball where you can hide somebody, for a possession here or there. End of a quarter, get them out quickly. The more you get these players in, though, in and out, at least they're going to be a little bit more comfortable in these spots. If you sit them for a long time and they've only played a couple of minutes, in big spots throughout the season, Going to be tough in the second half.
We're going to take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll recap the first half, get you ready for the second half right here on TND.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train derail your knee? Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. TND Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, TND Sports is your one-stop video solution. TND Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Pumps it inside to Kieran. Kieran launches for three. She hits. Robinson looks for help. Priester drives, banks it home. And that's going to do it. Sacred Heart with a convincing 10-point victory.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Williams, top of the key. Williams attacks right, spins, kicks it out. Chris Williams fakes, drives, and throws it down! Chris Williams with the right hand. View tries baseline, stops, kicks it out. Taylor left corner three. Bottom! Big time delivery from James Taylor Jr. Moore at half court. Poised for the tie! No good! And St. John the Baptist is moving on to the championship.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. TND Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, TND Sports is your one-stop video solution. TND Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Kiernan launches for three. She hits. Robinson looks for help. Priester drives, banks it home. And that's going to do it. Sacred Heart with a convincing 10-point victory.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Pumps it inside to Kiernan. Kiernan launches for three. She hits. Robinson looks for help. Priester drives, banks it home. And that's going to do it. Sacred Heart with a convincing 10-point victory.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
We're at halftime. St. Dominic's with an 18-13 lead over the Kellenberg Firebirds here at Houlihan Gymnasium inside Malloy University. John Santamaria and Mike Cadone with you. Recapping the first half. Mike, let's look at our leading scorers for the first half, starting with the Bayhawks, who have the lead.
Leading scorer for them, number 5 with 5 points, Brianna Deputy, and number 21, Gabby Himmelstein, with 4 of their leaders.
And for the Kellenberg Firebirds, it's Elizabeth Healy, who's pretty much done it all, a spotlight player, and continues to show us why.
Absolutely. Leading scorer for them, game score with 6 points. Ella Merkel has 5, so they have 11 of their 13. This first couple of minutes here, John, with every game, I mean, I'm kind of overstating the obvious, but is really going to tell the tale here. Are there any kind of adjustments? Is it a matter of getting some shots down? With St. Dominic's getting that little rush there at the end of the quarter certainly helped.
What would you do here to start? You want to keep things simple.
Absolutely.
You don't want to make mistakes.
Keep it simple. Don't make mistakes. It's tough because for Kellenberg, with being in foul trouble, you want to play your normal defense. You want to extend a little bit. You got to be careful with that. But I think, go with what got you here. If you're going to try to change up or try to, do something really, really different, like you said, keep it simple. Stick to your game plan. Let everything fall where it may.
2 well-coached teams here, for sure. Team's getting ready to come back onto the floor. And it looks like Kellenberg's going to start with the ball. Our official in front of us setting a few things up, making sure everything's good with the possession arrow, shot clock. And it looks like it will be a sideline inbound on the opposite side of the court. So we're going to go right in front of these fans. Mike, I took a walk out into the hallway in between halftime. They're pretty much at a point now. There's no more room to let anybody else in this gym.
Unbelievable that that they have this many people that are willing to stand and watch. It's it's a testament, like you said. It's March Madness. You got people sitting on the floor, kids. You better hope that a lot of people clear out of here between games. Looks like that. You can't see it off of camera, but in the corner right now, they're trying to move some of the St. Dominic's fans just a little bit off the court to give the players, an opportunity for room, and so it's not a dangerous situation over there.
Yeah, absolutely. They have a good staff here. Matt O'Brien, one of their administrators, making some decisions up and down the floor with his crew. I know Chris Muller, the athletic director, is also in attendance. I'm sure has to be thrilled with this scene. Here we go to begin the second half. Kellenberg and St. Dominic switch sides now. Left to right go Kellenberg, right to left goes St. Dominic's. Here are the Firebirds now, working the ball around. Ella Merkel has it, trying to go inside to Murphy. Good passing there, Healy. Correction, not Healy, that's Ressinger. Michaela Ressinger now working it underneath now with Healy, whose basket does not go. Healy took a bump to the floor, but all is good. Now Honorado has it. Lily Honorado, Mike, had a very good first half on the boards.
Absolutely.
So now the Bayhawks working their offense. Padula, Himmelstein, and Kay DeRose. DeRose in the paint, and that one rolls in and finishes. Great work there from Kay DeRose to get those 2 points in, 20-13 Bayhawks.
St. Dominic's does a great job of penetrating through the zone, and now instead of settling for threes, putting up the little short range.
Kellenberg in the corner for three, no good by Mulroy. Ball was tipped out of bounds, but St. Dominic's will retain it. Last touch by the Firebirds. And now let's see, another simple offensive set, really just to get, it doesn't have to be the best shot, it's got to be the perfect shot. Underneath now, Deputy with the layup. Nice pass. She gets her own board. They're going to call a foul.
That's a tough one right there. So great start here for St. Dom's. Couldn't ask for anything better. Surprised Kellenberg went to a little half-court pressure. Tried to create a turnover, didn't get it. Instead, offensive rebound here by Deputy off her own miss, and now she goes to the line for two.
3 fouls now on Liz Healy. That's something we got to watch here. Deputy misses another free throw.
Tough call right there. Looked like she had all ball. However, official said that got a little bit of the body, so she's on the line for two.
Second one at the line for Deputy is good. 21-13 Malloy. Now this is something Paul Bianco will certainly think about when Liz Healy has the ball. You want to eye that carefully now. Another foul. Is this going to go against Healy? This might.
Yeah, it's a big frustration foul. You can see she still worried a little bit about what happened in the last possession. Now she's got 4, correct? You're going to see the replay here.
4 fouls on Healy.
Not what you want if you're Matt Kirk.
Absolutely.
You know, what's that old phrase? It's getting late early.
Honorado and Deputy working around. Honorado. Now Deputy swings it back. Looking for the pick there. Deputy trying to get some help. There's a double team. Deputy trying to go in. And that's going to be an offensive foul.
Looks like they called a hook on the dribble. Great, as you mentioned, great defensive stand right there by Kellenberg. It's exactly what they needed.
Deputy now has 3 fouls. So the Firebirds catch a break. And now they step out of bounds. St. Dominic's will get the ball back right in front of the Kellenberg bench.
Kellenberg has had much more success, John, when they're getting the ball to the middle of the court. It's so tight here in this gymnasium. And credit St. Dominic's with that pressure.
And certainly when Malloy plays here, this is a major home court advantage for them.
Oh, yeah.
For teams who are not really used to this environment, have to make adjustments. Kay DeRose with the layup, no good. Now, if you're Kellenberg, I would think you'd want to slow it down a little bit and set things up.
Absolutely. Just don't turn the ball over here. And unfortunately, there it
There's
is.
a traveling violation, so St. Dominic's will get it back again.
Might look for Matt Kirk to call a timeout here just to settle everybody down. Going to give his team another defensive possession here. He knows them way better than I do, obviously. But you can see they're with Healy out of the game, they're a little uptight now.
So here come the Bayhawks working their offense again. Himmelstein underneath, beautiful pass. Foul. Let's see who this is on. So that's on Emma Murphy. She only has 2. Team's third of the quarter.
Fantastic job there by St. Dominic's. Working the ball, getting the ball inside, taking their time.
Padula makes the first.
Everything you mentioned that you wanted them to do, and they executed it perfectly.
Already 3 team fouls on Kellenberg. 5:27 left in this quarter, Mike. We could be spending a lot of time at the free throw line again come this part of the game. So Padula misses the second one. Kellenberg working the offense around. Merkel underneath in the paint, no good. Rebound there for the Firebirds and a nice finish. That's Emma Murphy.
Fantastic follow, as you said. Merkel with a strong drive to the basket. She's got to really take over here, Merkel does, for Kellenberg if they're going to have a chance in this game.
Deputy. Little bit of a mishandle with the ball, but picked up by Padula. Underneath now, Himmelstein no good. Offensive board, and then the putback no good. Kellenberg will take over. And now maybe look for Kellenberg to slow it down and set things up the way they want to here to get a good possession. On the outside, right wing now. Looking from 3. Downtown bucket. No good. Offensive board. Here's Kellenberg again looking to set up. Tara Mulroy has it. There's a bump and a foul. Let's see what's on.
Nothing.
Kay DeRose called for the foul. That's her third.
Great screen. Didn't see it. Just went through it. Nothing to worry about there. Hard foul, but that's basketball.
So Kellenberg will inbound on the side. A fresh 30.
St. Tom's back in the zone.
And now
with
it's
the turnover.
steal.
Yeah.
It was stolen by Himmelstein. Underneath now, Himmelstein couldn't finish. Back comes Kellenberg the other way. In transition, packed on the outside. Here's a 3-ball attempt.
Oh.
No good. And they're going to call.
Looks like it's going to be a foul on St. Tom's. The
looks
officials
like
pointing,
Deputy-
stay here.
Yeah, Deputy
She
got
went down
hurt
hard,
there.
though.
Looks like she got right back up.
Looks like she's going to come out of the game. Looks okay,
St.
though.
Dominic's will make a substitution. Caitlin Timmis will come in.
Another
Kellenberg will inbound the ball underneath the basket. And a nice pass shot. No good, but a rebound there for Himmelstein.
great
I'm
look.
St. Dominic's now. I slow it down.
Absolutely, because even though they haven't scored, Kellenberg's had a lot of really good looks at the basket the last couple of possessions.
Layup inside, underneath, no good. Ball's going to stay with St. Dominic's. Last touch by Kellenberg, out of bounds. So the Bayhawks inbounded under the hoop.
Merkel tried to sneak in there from out of bounds to get the possession, but officials were right on top of it.
And Kellenberg tips it out of bounds again, so now it'll be a sideline play right in front of the St. Dominic's fans.
St. Tom's fans much quieter as their own players inbounding the ball here, as it should be.
Absolutely. Let the team focus and do what they need to do. So Timmis has it now. On the right side, that's Padula looking to work it around. A couple of Bayhawks teammates in front of them. And this is going to be a foul. It's going to be on Ressinger. That's her third. She had 2 quick ones in the first half, Mike. Haven't had to call her name, but now she's got 3.
Tough call right there, going for the ball, but St. Tom's with possession. Kellenberg, 14 fouls. Once again, as we've talked about.
It's going to be a held ball right here. Stays with St. Dominic's. Mia Padula will inbound.
No harm done, 28 on the shot clock. Let's see if St. Tom's, once they get the ball inbounded here, bring it out and look to get into the zone like they have been getting a lot more backdoors as opposed to three-point shots.
3-point basket attempt, no good. We have another whistle.
Looks like you're going to get a foul call here on number 1.
That'll be on Timmis. That's our first.
tried a strong block out. Got to give her credit as one of the smaller players on the court. Getting mixed up.
Himmelstein, Padula, and Kay DeRose all played for Paul Bianco with the Lightning. We have another whistle. Looks like the basket's going to
have a delay of game warning here on Kellenberg after the basket. Can't touch the ball.
Basket good on the other end for Kellenberg. 22-17 is our score. We're approaching 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter of play. Low scoring game. Pick set there. Working it around the Bayhawks. 3 ball in the corner, no good. Rebound, Honorado. Lily Honorado puts it up, no good. Rebound there that time, underneath. Basket goes. Good work inside by Gabby Himmelstein. 2 offensive boards on that series. Mike leads to a finish.
Great offensive rebounding, as you said, John. Leads to the basket. Lead back up to 7.
Here's Ella Merkel. Right side now with Ressinger. Underneath. Steal there by Honorado. There's another bump, and it looks like another foul is coming. This is going to go against Kellenberg.
Looks like on
and it'll be Ressinger. That's 4 on her, and also remember 4 on Healy. 2 starters.
Going to be very, very difficult here in the late stages of this game with 2 very important players. Now St. Dom's here for the remaining 2.5 of this quarter. Going to be shooting 2 free throws. Tough hill to climb for Kellenberg.
Lily Honorado will go to the free throw line. And Honorado, this is not her main sport, Mike. She's headed to UConn. She's only a junior, but already committed to UConn to play soccer. She played basketball in 9th grade for former coach Shannon White. She sat out last year to focus on soccer. But Paul Bianco said about her, she's very passionate and a competitor on the court, and a big part of what this team does.
You can certainly say if someone is going to play Division I soccer at UConn, they are a big-time athlete. You can see she's gathering herself, composure, looking to hit this second free throw.
I had the great pleasure of teaching Lily Honorado when I was at St. Dom's, back when she was a little bit younger. So really proud of the progress she's made as an athlete. I've heard nothing but great things about her on the soccer court and on the soccer field, and you're seeing some great things with her here on the basketball court.
Absolutely. Great job. Stepped off the line, composed herself, knocked down the second.
Here's Kellenberg now. Looking to drive onto the hoop. No foul there. Great block by Honorado. Here come the Bayhawks in transition. Looking to finish. Not going to finish there. Foul is called. And going to the line is Mia Padula. We're going to take a look at the replay here of the sequence, starting with the other end off the foul. So good pass there by Honorado.
Turning defense into offense. Great job continuing through. Kellenberg tried to get back. Weren't successful. Great job for Padula there, taking the ball to the basket.
Mia Padula misses the first. And it started with the Honorado block leading to that pass, Mike. We didn't have that in the replay. But that was the big part of the transition. We've seen that a few times in this game.
Absolutely. St. Dom's, if they can just hit a few more free throws, they're going to ice this game early.
Missed another free throw. That's the difference in this game right now. Look at the score, 25-17. All those missed free throws. This lead could possibly be double.
Absolutely.
Bayhawks keep the ball. Looking to pass it on the inside. Bringing it out now is Himmelstein. Right side, Honorado. Right wing now, top of the key. Back comes Himmelstein, looking to drive in. No foul that time, but was blocked. Ball's going to stay with St. Dom's.
Great defense there by Kellenberg. Himmelstein nowhere to go. They close the gap. 18 seconds on the shot clock.
They're forcing them right now to take those outside shots. Padula. Now with DeRose, Kay DeRose. We call him another offensive board and a finish for Honorado. Great job there. It looks like one of the Kellenberg players took a bump. That was Emma Murphy.
Looked like she tried to take a charge. There was no call. She's going to tough it out, but that was quite a hit right there that she took.
She's fine, but I think they're going to take her out for precautionary, as they should. Go take a look at the training staff there. Alana Pepe will come in. Matt Kirk discussing a couple of things with the officials. And you know, Mike, just a little bit of H2O, just make sure nothing a little crazy.
Absolutely.
And at this point, honestly, you want to keep her fueled and ready for the fourth quarter.
Yes. St. Dom's extended to a 10-point lead now.
Ball goes out of bounds back to St. Dominic's. Bayhawks with their biggest lead here at 10.
You know, without Ressiger, without Healy in the game, it's falling to some other players who don't see a lot of minutes to step up here and score. It's a tough task for Kellenberg.
Swinging it around, Honorado and Himmelstein. Left side now. Marlowe Knox. Holds the ball, almost went out of bounds, but was able to control it. Now it's Kay DeRose trying to drive into the hoop, and DeRose does not finish. Another offensive board, this time it's Himmelstein. Now it's Padula who missed it. Back the other way come the Firebirds in transition. Here comes Kellenberg.
Looks like a hand check on the way down.
Marlowe Knox called for her second foul.
That's going to send Kellenberg to the line now. Both teams in the double bonus.
Kelly Monroe will check in. Selena Jones will go to the free throw line for the Firebirds. 1:08 remaining. Kellenberg looking to put this lead in the single digits, Mike.
With so many starters out of the game at the moment, this is where Kellenberg can maybe use their size advantage with their bench players to try to gain a couple of points here. Hitting these free throws, hitting 2 here is going to be super important.
So Kellenberg makes both free throws at the line. You want to use a bit of clock here now. You don't want to give Kellenberg too many possessions prior to the end of this quarter. Picks it at that time. There's Padula in the corner 3. In and out. That was Himmelstein who missed the opportunity. Almost another offensive board scoring. St. Dominic's gets it again. 3 offensive rebounds here on this series. And now the Bayhawks will work it around. Knox. Now it's Himmelstein back outside. Ball is tipped, looking for Padula. Out of bounds. St. Dom's retains it. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Offensive rebounds have really been key here for St. Dom's in this quarter. Missing 2-3 shots, getting the ball back.
How about this whole game and creating a lot of opportunities for
absolutely.
themselves.
If you're Kellenberg, you're working super hard to cause that one shot. Big steal.
And a great steal here. Here comes Kellenberg. Foul is called. Selena Jones with the steal. She'll go to the line for 2.
It's like Marlowe Knox on the foul.
Take a look at the replay here of that transition.
Great job controlling the ball, keeping it. Looked like a little bit of body foul right there.
Marlowe Knox with 3 fouls now for St. Dominic's. Her and Kay DeRose each have 3. First one no good.
All right, just got to gather yourself, make the second one here. She made 2 before. See if St. Dom's holds for 1 coming back.
Missed the shot there. A lot of room there that time. Himmelstein with the layup. No good. It's going to be Kellenberg ball. A little too aggressive there for my liking.
Absolutely.
You're still giving Kellenberg chances. They're not out of this. Now I would think Matt Kirk will have his team hold for 1.
Absolutely. But what do we know?
3 in the corner, it goes!
Huge shot. He knows his team better than we do.
Great play, that sophomore forward, Siobhan Murray. And now here's St. Dom's in the other way. That is the end of the third quarter. We're going to take a look at that 3-ball again. 27-21 St. Dom's, but what a nice pass and shot here.
Absolutely, wide open. Had her feet on the line, so only a 2, but.
So it will be a 2. We're going to go to 0.1 seconds on the clock. This will just be a quick, should be just a quick pass and catch.
Almost impossible here to score off of this. Would have to be kind of like a volleyball move.
You're lucky if you get the pass out you want.
Yeah, it's just don't want to turn it over, that's all.
And that's it. That's the end of the third quarter. St. Dominic's leads Kellenberg 27-21. We'll come right back here on TD Sports.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder? Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Pumps it inside to Kieran. Kieran launches for three. She hits. Robinson looks for help. Priester drives, banks it home. And that's going to do it. Sacred Heart with a convincing 10-point victory. Pumps it inside to Kieran. Kieran launches for three. She hits. Robinson looks for help. Priester drives, banks it home. And that's going to do it. Sacred Heart with a convincing 10-point victory.
Back here to Beloit University. We have a State A qualifier spot on the line here. John Santamaria, Mike Godone with you. And as we get things started here in the fourth quarter, Kellenberg only down 6, a good end to that third quarter. Let's see if they start with a good position here on offense. But it's a turnover for St. Dominic's. And here come the Bayhawks now looking to get their offense going. Mia Padula. Ball's in her hands a lot, as is Honorado. Honorado for three. It falls!
Huge.
Lily Honorado, we've talked about her through this game, and that's as big of a bucket you can ask for, Mike.
She led St. Dom's with only 3 points. Honorado literally has taken over the game the last 3 minutes just with her athleticism and her poise. Big three, as you mentioned. Offensive rebound. Fantastic full court pass right there.
Gabriella Pota checks in for Kellenberg. She's got 3 fouls. That's something to eye. Nice pass on the inside. Block, but they're going to call a foul. Let's see who it's on. That's going to be on Pota. That's her 4th. So three players have 4 fouls right now, Mike. And St. Dominic's goes to the line 8 of 25 in this game. That's not going to win you basketball games. You need to hit the big ones here.
Absolutely. That's the only reason right now why the game is as close as it is. But, listen, that's what it's all about. Kellenberg hanging tough.
This is Cade DeRose at the free throw line.
Cannot have an offensive rebound here. Oh,
another offensive board. We've talked about those quite a bit tonight, too. So St. Dominic's creating more possessions. They just need to finish. Here's Honorado driving into the hoop. Honorado looking for a foul call, does not get it there. But Kellenberg will get it. And now here they come on offense. They can't afford a mistake right now, Mike.
Nope. It's got to be one possession at a time, but you cannot turn the ball over. Up, and there we go.
Turnover. We spoke too soon. Here come the Bayhawks the other way. Nice pass on the inside. And the finish for Gabby Himmelstein with a pretty pass. And Matt Kirk is going to take a timeout for Kellenberg. A good time for a full timeout. We're going to stay right here. We're going to take a look at that replay.
Absolutely. Largest lead of the game now at 11. Let's see, fantastic pickup right here. What a pass. Himmelstein with the easy finish right there. Absolutely. That's the kind of momentum right now. You know, if you're Kellenberg, as we take a look into the St. Dom's huddle, Coach Paul Bianco is telling his team, I'm sure, hey, we got an 11-point lead. We're playing our best basketball of the game right now. Let's not make any mistakes. Let Kellenberg come down, have to execute offense. They really have credit to St. Dom's. A fantastic job of just suffocating Kellenberg at the biggest points in the game. And right now, if you're Kellenberg, you got to put all your players out there, let the chips fall where they may, try to make a quick run here. But as you mentioned, with so much foul trouble, it's going to be very, very difficult.
What's Max Kirk's message to his team right now?
Just one possession at a time. You know, you're down 11, but you're literally just under 7 minutes. Couple of baskets, couple of stops. Go hard to the basket. Maybe stop the clock. Get on the free throw line. You know, the free throw disparity today. No other reason other than St. Thomas really going a little bit stronger to the basket.
You don't want to play too aggressive because that's going to get yourself in foul trouble.
Absolutely.
Kellenberg will get the ball out of the timeout.
St. Thomas going to press up now.
And that press has been working. They're forcing a lot of turnovers that way. They're not even giving Kellenberg a chance to finish at times.
A little bit of a softer press.
There's two right on the side. Ball comes out. Looks like it's going to be a reaching. So Marlowe Knox has 4 fouls.
Both teams with only 1 foul.
That's only the first for St. Dominic's as a team here in the quarter. And now the Firebirds looking to do some with it. That tough D here. Now it's Liz Healy. Ball goes out of bounds. Keep in mind, Mike, we talked about Liz Healy at the beginning as our spotlight player. She's got 4 fouls right now. So they might go hard at her on offense here. Here's the nice pass. Ball was tipped. It'll stay with St. Dom's.
Kellenberg's going to have to stay up now because down 11, 6 minutes to go. The danger here is it's high risk, high reward. You get a turnover and score it. Good stuff. St. Dom's beats it and scores easy. You've expended a lot of energy here.
Here come the Bayhawks. They're going to drive in the hook. That's Kay Rose. Pretty play and a finish.
Best case scenario, St. Dom's. Worst case scenario, Kellenberg, unfortunately.
And all St. Dom's right now. It's going to be a foul on the Bayhawks. That's Mia Padula's first. Not the worst one to take.
Nope.
But right now you got 2 quick here of the 5 team fouls you could use here in the quarter. We're not even 2 minutes in, so you want to still be careful. The lead's growing, but you don't want to also put yourself in foul trouble either. Here come the Firebirds. Nice pass inside and a beautiful pass and finish. And on the finish there was Gabriella Pota. She scored 14 points when these two teams played on February 7th in a St. Dominic's win.
Big defensive rebound there for Kellenberg. See if they can cut it to single digits now.
That was a possession win for Kellenberg now.
Absolutely.
Now to try and cut the lead into single digits.
Forced a quick shot as well.
Underneath now. Another basket for Pota. She's going to get hot. Let's see if this makes some changes somewhere. We see a couple subs in front of us get ready to come back in.
Deputies
Here come
coming
the
back.
Bayhawks.
Yep.
A lot of pressure there. Honorado. Now with Padula. Padula, nice pass underneath to the pretty finish for 2 to Marlowe Knox.
St. Dom's doing a great job of handling the pressure and just slicing through Kellenberg's defense.
Both teams working with their inside game right now in order to get their points. Going to be a foul called the other way. That's going to be on Himmelstein. So Gabby Himmelstein has 2 for St. Dominic's.
St. Dom's now with 3 team fouls. Still 1 to give before the double bonus. Got to be careful, though. That's what Kellenberg wants. You want to stop the clock, make free throws, cut into the lead if possible.
Kelly Monroe comes back in, as does Brianna Deputy. Deputy has 3 fouls. That's one thing to eye right now as well, too. The Bayhawks with their largest lead of this game at 11 after the way this started off. Let's see what the Firebirds do. Looking to get this to a single-point game. Ella Merkel from 3. Merkel from downtown!
Huge step back 3 right there. As you mentioned, cuts it to 8 now.
Great work by Ella Merkel. And now Kellenberg with a turnover. It's Merkel. Shot is blocked. Kellenberg looks like they're grabbing their own rebound. It's going to be a held ball. Let's see where possession arrow is. It's going to go to St. Dom's.
Got to give credit where credit is due to Kellenberg. You see here, big step back three for
Nice pick.
Yep, for Merkel. No hesitation, nothing but net. Got a
St.
timeout on the
Dominic's
floor.
going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be right back.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Williams, top of the key. Williams attacks right, spins, kicks it out. Chris Williams fakes, drives, and throws it down. Chris Williams with the right hand. View tries baseline, stops, kicks it out. Taylor left corner three. Bottom! Big time delivery from James Taylor Jr. Moore at half court, poised for the tie. No good! And St. John the Baptist is moving on to the championship.
We're back here on T&D Sports. That was a full timeout called by St. Dominic's. They changed it to a full while we were in commercial break. Mike, he wanted to get a couple of players in for the rotation because Kellenberg right now giving the Bayhawks a little bit of fits, and he's pretty much got to get his A-strength lineup in right now.
Absolutely. Ball handling is key, not turning the ball over for St. Dom's.
Here come the Bayhawks on the fast break. Monroe could not hold it out of bounds, so Kellenberg, a lot of the momentum is shifting now to the Firebirds. What did Matt Kirk potentially talk about in the timeout as Gabriella Pota comes back in? Mike, she's got 4 fouls as well. 3 of their starters with 3 of their key rotation players with 4 fouls.
Right now, with this pressure for Kellenberg, it's not even about steals. It's tips, deflections, and having St. Dominic's kind of turn the ball over on their own.
We've seen Kellenberg hit the triple in this game. Let's see if they try and do one here. Underneath, good basket in the layup, but they get an offensive board. With the finish, basket does not go, but Elizabeth Healy will head to the line for free throws. Another team foul for St. Dom's.
Pota with the strong move to the basket. Healy with the cleaning up on the boards. Went strong again. Now, hey, under 4 minutes, 3:59, 8-point game. Clock is stopped. Got to have a couple right here. Cut it to 6. You know, with Kellenberg pressing up and not fouling, that's been a huge turn here.
So Liz Healy at the line for 2 free throws. Makes the first.
Big.
Liliana Rado checks in. Kay DeRose has 4 fouls for St. Dom's. That's one thing to eye as Paul Bianco mixes and matches his forwards. Missed the second one. Ball goes off Kellenberg. It'll go to St. Dom's. So it's a 7-point game. We're under 4 minutes now here to go.
Kellenberg had a chance with the loose ball, but went out. Still pressure. Can't run the baseline here, so even more effective. Having Emma Murphy on the ball.
Brianna Deputy has it now. Up with Padula to Honorado, and Lily Honorado with a beautiful finish off a couple of nice passes to set that up.
No doubt on that one.
Honorado's had a great second half, Mike.
She certainly
Timeout
has.
for Kellenberg.
You can see Honorado, even though she hasn't played a lot of basketball in the past, that athletic gift that she has of just staying calm under pressure is huge. Making big shots. You can see that breaking pressure right here. Keeping the head up. Great bounce pass. And the finish. Got it back up to 9.
What you see there, too, is that soccer strength. She's a goalie, so she's got a lot of strength in those legs for kicking the soccer ball. You're seeing it.
Hands, right?
Great
Great
with the hands as well, too.
You see Coach Matt Kirk here now.
Important timeout here for Matt Kirk to get things situated here. You don't want this game to get too out of hand yet, but right there, they're still hanging around.
What I love about that huddle right there is Coach Kirk under control. Players are feeding off of him. No nerves. Still a lot of time left. Just can't turn the ball over.
So here's the Bayhawks now on defense. Kellenberg trying to put some offense together. Right underneath. Nice pass from the ground. And the finish.
Poda once again.
Another basket for Gabriella Poda. She's had a good second half, too. Here's Brianna Deputy driving to the hoop. She finishes two, going coast to coast.
Kellenberg trying to extend, but Deputy with a great job going through, getting the bleed back up to 9. Can't trade here, though, unfortunately.
40-31, St. Dom's. Bumped out of bounds. Ball goes out of bounds by the Bayhawks, so Kellenberg will keep it, and they'll inbound underneath.
Kellenberg doing a nice job getting the ball up the court, but they continually are running it to the right side. St. Dom's is able to pressure them out.
Passing it out. Corner three.
Gotta have it.
That one falls. Ella Merkel. She's got 2.5, Mike.
Unbelievable. Hit 2 huge three-point shots here. It's back to 6. Kellenberg says, you know what, we're going to go back now and make St. Dom's execute.
Ella Merkel's not afraid to do that shot. Now here's the three for Honorado. Airballed that one. Here comes Kellenberg with the rebound by Healy. Now it's a turnover the other way. Mulstein has it. Here's the three for the Bayhawks in the corner. That one does not go, but an offensive board for Honorado. She's had herself a second half and an overall great game.
A lot of quick
Here's
shots.
Deputy. Deputy with the layup, no good. Kellenberg gets it down this time, and now there's that pressure. Now let's see what Kellenberg does down 6. A lot going on here, Mike.
Coach Bianco pleading with them to take time.
And a foul on the other end. It's going to be on Honorado.
So you see it, tale of 2 plays right here. St. Dom's taking quick shots when they didn't need to. Kellenberg goes down, goes hard to the basket, stops the clock, can get it right here to 4.
Second foul on Lily Honorado. Tara Mulroy at the free throw line for the Firebirds. She's a junior. Makes the first. And one thing you got to say, Mike, very impressed with what we've seen with this Kellenberg program. And they have, whatever happens tonight, they got a lot to look forward to because they're only graduating 2 seniors. And then the 2 freshmen we've seen in this rotation tonight between Poda and Merkel, with the 2 threes, definitely a lot to look forward to next season.
Absolutely. Kellenberg with some soft pressure here. Just don't want to let St. Dom's bring it up.
We got a 40-36 game. Here's the 2. This is going to be short. That was Mia Padula with the basket. Deputy with some press defense right in front of the paint. Here comes Kellenberg.
Forcing quick shots and making them pay on the defensive end.
Looking underneath. Throwing it up there that time. Shot no good. Offensive board for Kellenberg. That basket does not fall.
Oh.
That was Ressinger with it. Here come the Bayhawks the other way now. Going coast to coast, Padula. Her basket goes up. No good, but a foul. She'll go to the line for 2.
St. Dominic's definitely not looking to pull the ball out and run time off the clock. Continuing to go strong, trying to extend the lead. Before, we heard Coach Bianco screaming, pull it out, but players they're going hard.
Coast to coast, good job there by her drawing the foul, Mia Padula. This has been the problem all night now, Mike. Missed free throws. This is a difference between, when you look at the final score of a game, the difference between a win and a loss.
Absolutely. If St. Dom's just shoots 50% from the line right now, it's a 15-point game.
Absolutely. Gets it to a 5-point game.
Kellenberg doesn't need a 3, just need a solid play right here. Need points of any kind.
You want to look for a good shot.
Absolutely, that's key.
Underneath now, that basket does not go. Kellenberg gets another board. Let's see. Merkel, we're eyeing her. Let's see if they go outside. No, it's not going to be that. But another good rebound for Honorado. It's going to be a held ball.
Kellenberg's going to have possession here.
Kellenberg will get it.
At 118 and a 5-point game, they got to get some points right here. But as you mentioned, look for Merkel. She's been big in this half, and they've been going inside to Poda.
I would watch her here because she's the one handing the ball in. She's going to possibly pass this and go out.
Oh,
Not entertaining that side. There's a foul. Mia Padula's not happy with that call, so it looks like that's going to put Kellenberg on the line.
didn't need it right there. That's a tough one. Again, best case scenario for Kellenberg. Stop the clock.
Tara Mulroy is going to shoot 2 at the line. Makes the first.
Big hit. All free throws important, but this one's super important because it gets you down here to a 1-possession game. We'll see what happens if they do score, if Kellenberg stays up with soft pressure.
Both are made. Looks like a timeout's coming up. We're going to take a time.
We're going to stay here and let's take a look. You know, Kellenberg with this timeout, Coach Kirk wanted to set his defense. Again, great job by both coaches, but right here, to keep this a 1-possession game, I'm sure what they're saying is, hey, we don't want to get beat long. St. Dom's, if they beat pressure, they have to be careful. It's either an easy layup or pull that out. They don't want to force a quick shot and then give Kellenberg the ball back with 1:13 here left in the game.
Even when you get the ball back, Mike, you do not necessarily need a 3-ball just yet.
Absolutely.
You can take this, and especially you're in the bonus. You can play a little bit more aggressive inside the paint. Don't feel like you have to force yourself a 3. And that's the one thing I say all the time watching these games. Some of these guys and ladies like to take the 3.
Yes.
But there's no need. You want to get the smart shot. 1:13 left. That's about 3 good possessions left in front of you in this close of a game.
Absolutely. And does St. Dom's on defense, do they extend and continue to play aggressively, maybe fouling? Or do they pack it in a little bit and say, hey, we're going to challenge shots, being that it is a 3-point lead. We'll challenge the 3s, maybe give up the 2. It's a great chess match here.
But so if you're Matt Kirk right now, are you looking to plan as many possessions as possible in that huddle?
Absolutely. You're talking about what to do if they score, what to do if they don't score, if it's a 4-point game, if it's an odd score. Kellenberg happy to go back now, or are they going to step up? Yep. Going up with little 3-quarter.
But here as well, too,
pressure.
Mike, if you're Kellenberg, you don't want to put, they haven't made a lot of free throws. You don't want to put them on the line either. They're the Bayhawks working around. They'll take as much clock down as possible as we approach the final minute here.
One thing you don't want to do if you're Kellenberg is foul. Oh, great pass.
And who else but Liliana Rado to go on 5. She's had some game.
She's been the difference maker.
Kellenberg gets it over now, trying to go underneath. There's a bump, no finish. A couple of girls head to the floor. They're going to call a head ball to St. Dominic's.
Now, if you're Kellenberg, you're down 5. You have 2 fouls to give here, but you got to be careful who gives them. Practically the entire team is at 3 or 4 fouls.
Ella Merkel could afford to give one if you need to. Here's Deputy working it outside. Honorado
Smart
trying
move
to
right
pass
there.
her out. They know they're in foul trouble, so they're not going to do it. There's the foul, and I just said Merkel. That's only her 3rd, so that's one you were able to afford to give up.
But they allowed 13 seconds to go off the shot clock, so if they were going to foul, probably needed to do it a little bit sooner. See if they give them a quick one right here.
Shot clock is off. 27 seconds on the clock.
Need a steal or a foul right here, guys.
Is it too early to put St. Dom's back at the line? Kellenberg gets the ball back. Forget that first thought, Mike, about getting to the free throw line. Kellenberg did what they wanted, get the ball back, but threw a steal without getting points. Timeout on the floor. Kellenberg calls it.
So now you got a 5-point game, okay? Kellenberg, again, you can afford to go strong to the basket. Coach Bianco has got to watch himself here. I'm surprised that he's able to.
Usually you don't see this going.
No, you don't. But you know what?
Timeout.
The refs are doing a great job. They're giving him his time, letting him get off his chest, go back, made his point. All right, but here we go. 5 points. You can go straight to the basket and score, and then look to get a steal or a foul again. You can drive and kick. A lot of things here. You need a score. So really, you're not under pressure here to hit the three, as you pointed out before. Really quick to go hard. If you do get fouled, you're getting 2 free throws anyway if you're outside and not in the act of shooting. But can't turn it over. Cannot turn the ball over.
All right, this is going to be a big possession for Kellenberg. This will probably decide the game, Mike. So let's see what happens here. Would you keep an eye on Merkel right now for potential 3?
Expect her to come out.
She's got the ball in her hand. You don't want to get her open. There's Merkel. Double team there. Merkel throws up. Poor shot, goes out of bounds. Great D by the bigs. And there's Honorado again in the mix of things.
Look for St. Thomas to go over the top here on this press. There it is.
Bayhawks get it over. Mia Padula has it.
Smart. Don't need to shoot. Hold the ball.
And now this might be it, but they're going to put her at the line.
Yeah, that's going to do it. But hey, kudos to Kellenberg for fighting, keeping this game at 5. Game's not over, but it's pretty much academic right here.
So they're going to call the foul on Emma Merkel.
She's fouled out. Hey, if you're St. Thomas.
Looks like not on Merkel.
No. But hey, look, you can see the St. Thomas fans very excited. What a huge turnaround over the last 2 years to go from 4 wins to being in a state qualifier.
Principal
right
on
now.
the screen, Nicole Milkowski. And Chris Muller, their athletic director. Congratulations to them. A great bunch of people. And a great group that came out to support this one tonight. Pretty much a lot of the standing room only. And now it's just going to be a matter of how to get this crowd out and get Sacred Heart and St. Anthony's in. Here's Deputy. She is fouled.
Going to go to the line now for 2. 4.7 seconds left, 5-point game.
And Elizabeth Healy was just called with the foul. That is her 5th. She has fouled out. And that is the end of her. That is the end of her high school career, Mike.
Tough.
And one that she's going to be proud of. The way she finished things, celebrating with the end with her teammates. And now she'll get ready to go to Adelphi next season. Has a moment with Matt Kirk and the coaching staff.
Tough way to go out, but you know what? Nothing to be ashamed of right there. Played one heck of a game, despite the tough foul trouble.
Like we said, Mike, Matt Kirk and his coaching staff should be very proud of the way his team played tonight. And they have a lot to look forward to the next season. I would not feel negatively at all about any of this game footage. This is a great learning experience for them. They should be proud of what they did.
And if you're St. Thomas, what are you practicing? Free throws. You're getting in. Coach Bianco's probably going to bring him back and have him shoot free throws. Game could have been put away a long time ago, but you know what? The win's the win. But free throw shooting is the bugaboo tonight. But great job by them.
And again, he came in, he did what he did. Lily Honorado gets the ball, and the St. Dominic's Bayhawks will go play for a state championship at the A level next week. Congratulations to the Bayhawks on a job well done. It was a slow start, Mike, but right there in front of us, Lily Honorado helped lead the way.
Huge job by her. You can see well-deserved celebration. She really turned it on in the second half.
Our final score, 44-38, as the teams line up in front of us to shake hands. And boy, a lot to be proud about. It started off slow, but it finished right where St. Dom's wanted it to be. And now the Bayhawks will advance. We're going to take a timeout, wrap things up in just a couple minutes here on T&D.
Not feeling the love? Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
At Malloy University, final score tonight 44-38. John Santa Maria, Mike Doan with you. No doubt, Mike, our player of the game, Liliana Rado. What a finish.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish, and she came up huge. 7 big points in the fourth quarter to put the game away. Great decisions with the basketball, a couple of huge rebounds. Well-deserved.
And certainly a great way to finish, so the Bayhawks will go on to the A-level state tournament. This was a great one here. It was a great one to be part of. We want to thank the Catholic League. We want to thank Malloy University. And we want to thank all the folks, hard-working crew here at T&D Sports for this one. John Santa Maria, Mike Doan saying so long until next time. We'll see you in just a little bit for St. Anthony's and Sacred Heart.